So far we have completed logical design in IoT. Okay. So in that logical design of IoT, three topics we saw. That is IoT functional block, IoT communication model, and also we saw IoT communication API. Now in this session, we'll be seeing about IoT enabling technology. That is, IoT will not survive by itself. As you can see, so many things are there. Cloud is used, big data analytics is used, because lots of data is there. We use big data analytics with IoT. We use wireless sensor networks. Sensors are required for monitoring, and one sensor is not enough. We make a network of sensors. We use big data. All those things you'll be studying. We'll be studying only two IoT enabling technology today, as time is short. That is wireless sensor network and cloud computing. Remaining we will see next class. Okay? So just let's start with the topic. So I think you can see the PPT. Okay? So again we are continuing with the first chapter, that is introduction to IoT, and in that you are dealing with session 9. So last class we have dealt this REST based and WebSocket based API. One is connection oriented, one is connection led. It is a part of logical design in IoT. Now we will see today's topic. Today's topic is IoT enabling technology. Okay, so this is your topic. Then today we'll be studying only wireless sensor network and cloud computing. And next class we'll be studying big data analytics, communication protocol, and embedded system. As these all will help in enabling the IoT. Okay. So first we'll see what is wireless sensor network. Any idea what is wireless sensor network? Yes. Any idea what is wireless sensor network? Some sensors are there which are there in a network. Okay, some sensors, maybe it is for smart irrigation or some purpose of monitoring, they are deployed somewhere. They are put it in what? In a network. So when they are put in a network, and what do you mean by wireless? There is no wired network. So before I tell you in detail, I'll show you a video, then continue, so that you will get a clear understanding. You're able to see video? Yes, you're able to see video?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll play it.
Sensor network. Toshiba's technology enables sensor networks to watch over people and society. Connecting together urban functions, a wireless sensor network allows nodes to communicate with and control one another. It can be used to monitor infrastructure such as bridges and tunnels.
See, in this they're showing where all it can be used. It can be used for they're telling it can be used for monitoring bridges and those are tunnels. But how they are there? See, can you see these sensors? Not one sensor are there. Many sensors are there. All are attached via wireless network. Okay, why all should be attached? They should all full group will work as a team. Okay, only one sensor is not enough.
Power and network cables are unnecessary. Even places requiring long-term observation for detecting structural deterioration can be monitored simply by attaching a sensor. This maintenance-free system reliably collects sensor data across a wide area. Toshiba's technology will maximize social safety by connecting the increasingly complex urban functions of
This you are seeing a example of Toshiba wireless sensor network. Sensor networks can be used for many other things. Okay, in this they are showing for roads and all how they have done.
the future with high reliability networks. Technology that maximizes social safety. Wireless sensor networks. The important factors in this technology are the formation of an autonomous mesh network and achievement of low power consumption. Without the use of special settings, each wireless sensor autonomously recognizes ambient conditions adjust the timing of communications, and forms a communication network with neighboring sensors. By adapting to various conditions, the wireless sensor
See how they are communicating. They are pairing with each other to perform some operation.
network gathers sensor data reliably across a wide area in a bucket relay format. The network also minimizes standby power based on communication conditions, so that wireless communication can be maintained for long periods using batteries alone. Enabling sensor networks to watch over
Okay. So did you get an idea of wireless sensor network? Seeing the this, what is that video? You can see the PPT back, I guess. Yes. So what is this wireless sensor network? Okay, comprises of distributed devices with sensors. So different devices will be there. Attached to that, sensors will be there. Okay, which are used to monitor environmental or physical condition. So it consists of three things. Your wireless sensor network consists of three things. Okay, one is end node, router, and coordinator. Okay, so these all are required. What are end router? They have several sensors attached to them. It acts as a, again it acts as a router, and router helps in what, routing the packet to coordinator. Coordinator is the main thing. Okay, coordinator acts as a gateway that connects the wireless sensor network to internet. So end node will be there. On that all the sensors will be attached. Okay, middle to connect all these sensors, routers will be there, and all again there will be a coordinator which will coordinate the functionality of all these. So some examples are given. Weather monitoring system, I had already showed you videos, right, on weather monitoring, indoor air quality monitoring system. What weather monitoring system will do? Yes, it will monitor the various parameter of weather and tell you whether there will be a earthquake, flood, etc. And indoor, or whether there will be rain. It will help agriculture people also to know whether to sow the crop or no, because whether this year rain will come or no. And indoor air quality monitoring also we can use. We can deploy some sensors and monitor the quality of air in the industry or factories to avoid the health hazard to the employees. Then soil moisture monitoring. This will help in here, this irrigation surveillance system. Okay, this is used to see the safety of the city. Then structure health monitoring, all those things, and smart grid also we saw. These all places what you're using. IoT system is there, but with that wireless sensor network also is there. Sensors are deployed, okay, with the wireless type of network. All will coordinate and work. Only internet or in Internet of Things, cloud will be there. This wireless sensor network will be there, and many other technologies will be there. Okay, so this WSN, okay, is enabled by wireless protocol, wireless communication protocol. Here, which protocol is used? IEEE 802.15.4. That is LPWR, LR, WPAN, and Zigbee network is used. Zigbee is a home network. Okay. Earlier for home security they use Zigbee network. Then WSN deploys large number of low cost, okay, low power sensing nodes for continuous monitoring of environment and physical. And also WSN, just now we saw in video, wireless sensor networks have the sensors or their self-configuring network. They'll configure by themselves. See, can you see the diagram? See here. We have made two networks are there. Sensing region 1 has some nodes. Okay, sensing region 2 has some nodes. Nodes means nothing but sensor nodes. Okay, so one wireless sensor network, another wireless sensor network is there in two different places. Okay, and then they are connected via internet. Okay, and then using that data you can again use analysis, data analytics to analyze. You can use storage, either you can have your own storage or cloud storage. You can do data mining, you can do processing. Getting this? Wireless sensor network means this. See, okay, sensors are there, here lines are there, they are connected via wireless also. Okay, this is about wireless sensor network. Next is cloud computing. So do you know what is cloud computing? You use no cloud storage so much. Yes or no? You're using Drive, right? Google Photos you're using, Google Drive you're using. They're nothing but in Google Photos, what they're doing? They're giving us storage space, free space to store your photos. Any other cloud space you're using? Yes, OneDrive is there. Which this cloud space you're using? And again, with each mobile, their own what is that cloud space is coming. If I have OnePlus mobile, OnePlus is giving me some free cloud space. That is a particular limit. After that, I have to purchase. Okay, what is this cloud space? Yes, what is this cloud computing means? Can you tell me? Yes, what is this cloud computing?
Which will store our data in cloud network.
So what you mean by cloud is it will give you a provision, okay, not only for storage, okay. Mainly you're using what is there. What was happening was some people had more this computing devices, not only storage, okay. Maybe now Rahul only. Rahul is a this company which is mainly doing with maybe Rahul is something has a company which is selling grocery like Amazon grocery store. Okay. Then assume Kishan is one more guy who has extra storage. So he has built a company who will give storage space for Rahul like company, or he will give the networking. Okay. That is maybe he has more networking devices. He will give it for the rent, or maybe computing. Maybe Kishan has some software. Okay. So what he can do instead of earlier how we would buy this software, we would take a license, right? Yes or no? If you want, or you at least will all use cracked version. Yes or no? Which is illegal. But how they would use is if anyone wants to use Microsoft Office or this OS or any other software, they would buy one-time license. Now it is not like that. Okay, some softwares are so costly. Some people cannot afford one-time license. So what they will do is instead of buying the one-time license, they will pay only as you use. For example, you have Prime subscription, Prime, Z5, or Hotstar subscription. How you use? You're paying for what? Content. Yes or no? You're paying for those movies, serials. How you're paying? How much you are using? Maybe monthly subscription you will take, or day wise you will take. Okay. So that is nothing but cloud computing. It involves provisioning of computing, networking, and storage resources on demand. Okay. Only now, right now, you know more about storage because you're using. They can use it for computing also. Maybe someone's this has lot of CPU power. Okay. So what they can do is they can give it to others on rent. Okay. So that is nothing but computing, networking also. Maybe you have more networking devices that also you can give on rent or storage resource. Anything your company is based on. Yeah, there is one company called EMC Square. It has lot of storage. It will give other big companies storage space has rent. Okay, so that is nothing but cloud because somewhere else computing device or storage resources or network resources will be there. Through internet we will connect and use their resource and pay how much we use. So there are three types of different forms of cloud computing service based on what they provide. If they provide infrastructure, okay, maybe I have a this what is that college, and now holidays are there. Okay, so if holidays is there, what I can do? Maybe some for hospital or something they require space, so I can rent my infrastructure. Yes or no? So they will pay me anyhow. College is holiday. I can rent them. Okay, I'll also get the pay. So what they are giving, I'm giving them all the infrastructure. Maybe what all I have. I have rooms. Okay, I have all. Maybe they want internet facility. That also I'll give. That is nothing but infrastructure. Same thing in cloud computing. What is IaaS is infrastructure as a service. So any infrastructure any company has, they can offer it to other company for rent. So other company will pay them how much they use. Next is platform as a service. Okay, infrastructure means any hard devices, all those. Platform means any platform like your OS or any other. Okay, those, or maybe your any other this any platform like JVM, anything you want to give it for rent, you can use platform as a service. Last one is software as a service. Any software you have taken on rent? Yes, all free you will use, right? Yes or no? Actually, some software will be there for paid software, okay, for which you have to pay monthly or yearly, or how much you use, that much. That is nothing but software as service. So anything you can take as a on rent, either infrastructure you can take, or a platform you can take, or a software you can take in cloud computing. So these are the three things. IaaS means infrastructure, actual devices. Platform may be any platform for execution. See now in your this, what is that, in your lab, Linux is not, Linux was not there, no? Yes or no? You had Linux lab, yes or no? Linux lab you did or no? You did, no? Last year. Linux,
Yes, ma'am.
Linux lab, all everywhere. Where what was there? Windows was there. So what your instructor who was teaching you, what they did? What he did was he just made one as a server where Linux was there. Then others were client. There you were executing the program and then sending there using some protocol to run it. Yes or no? That time what you were using? Platform as a service. You have Windows, but you are using, you want Linux. Linux is a platform. Next, software as a service. Okay, so many softwares in your mobile also you can use as a service. Okay, so it is in more detail. So in infrastructure as a service, the cloud provider manages IT infrastructure. Which are the different infrastructure? Storage he can give, server he can give, networking, resources he can give, any hardware he can give as a service. That is infrastructure as a service. Then platform. In platform, what he can give? He can give you protocols, API, okay, software libraries, or any other, okay, operating system. I gave you the example of operating system. All those. Infrastructure means many hardware. Okay, platform means it will help you to give one platform where you can deploy the applications. Okay, so it can be application programming interface, software libraries. Okay, they are also like softwares, but system layer softwares. Okay, last comes software as a service. It provides a user a complete software application, and cloud service provider manages the underlying infrastructure. That is entire one system. What software as a service means, you need not worry about which operating system to have, what platform to have. Just you have to pay for that software. Okay, and then log in, use it. Yes or no? In this, you have heard about Amazon web space. AWS certification, very costly certification. Have you heard about it? Yes. Any idea about AWS? Yes. In companies, my sister also is working under in this some IT company. Okay. There they're using AWS. What is AWS is? This environment, cloud-based environment to execute the program. See now, what you will do to execute C program, you will install Turbo C. To execute Python program, again Python compiler. To execute web, again something else you'll install. To this execute Java, again JDK. So instead of that, in companies, what they'll do, they use all cloud space. Cloud space they will use cloud execution environment also. So what you can do is you can log in into the Amazon web space. Okay, there you can write your program. Then you will purchase it for this programming language I want. Then what will happen is while executing, there one option will be there. Okay, like run as Python program, run as C program. If you click that, it will execute. So everything you should only log in wherever you are. Just username, password you have to log in. Write the program. Program will execute. So getting this infrastructure means any IT infrastructure they'll give for rent, like virtual machines, okay, servers, etc. Platform means APIs, OS, etc. Software means entire any software, application layer software which user wants to use, that will be given as this, what is that, service. So you need not worry about setup, etc. So these are the two things. Actually, five are there. Okay. So today I'll not teach you much because already WebSocket is over. Okay. So I taught you. So this was IoT, which IoT enabling technology. So which all will enable. So wireless sensor network, cloud computing, big data analytics, communication protocol, embedded system. So we have seen only wireless sensor network and cloud computing. So on cloud, I'll show you one, this, what is it, PPT, sorry, one video, then we will see some quiz questions. You're able to see video screen? Yes, I'll play the video.
Company has big ideas to be as efficient as possible while being as profitable as possible. To reach this goal, your company will need business applications, which are usually very expensive and force you to enter a universe of complexity. In the old days, you needed a data center with security, storage, cooling, and power, as well as servers and storage. Plus, let's not forget development, testing, staging, and production, as well as failover and disaster recovery. Cloud computing is a much easier and affordable way to run your business. Instead of running your apps,
See, instead of, see, cloud computing is very cost effective, because if you are doing, maybe Rahul wants to sell some groceries online. Okay. Instead of he buying his servers, maybe he want to sell online. Okay. So what he can concentrate, instead of seeing about storage space, server space, what he can do, he can take it on rent from anyone. Okay. He'll take everything on rent, then he will run. So that will be cost effective. Instead of buying his own servers completely or his own database, he will pay how much data he has to store that. If you have large amount of data, then buying a so many storage space will be helpful. Again, you can see which is cheaper, buying your own or taking it for rent. Same thing you will do for your houses also, right? If renting is cheaper, instead of buying a costly house, you will go for rent.
yourself, they can run in a shared data center you just plug in like a utility service. It's much faster to get started and costs far less. Let's compare Gmail to Microsoft Exchange. With Gmail, you don't need servers and storage or a technical team to perform upgrades and keep it all running. With Exchange, you do, and it's not cheap.
See, if you're using Gmail, you don't need server, right? Yes or no? With if you're using Gmail for your mail, you don't need server and all. But if you use Microsoft Exchange, you need all these. That's what they're telling. So Gmail is works on cloud-based principle.
And Gmail costs less because you don't need to pay for all the people and the products to run them. They're more secure, more reliable, and more scalable than the majority of current applications on the market. Why? Upgrades are performed for you automatically, giving your app security and performance enhancements as well as new features. Even the way you pay for cloud apps is different. You don't have to buy servers and hardware anymore. It's all contained in a predictable monthly cost.
See, earlier we would buy pen drives. Yes or no? Now also pen drives are used a little bit, but before when very old people were studying, that time floppy disk was there. Then for them CD was only big thing. Then came DVD. Then for us pen drive was a big thing. Yes or no? Now where we use pen drive, we will put everything in drive, okay, and then we will log in. Yes or no? So we are keeping more things on cloud than using external devices. So uh, very less people are buying pen drives or hard drives these days.
Finally, cloud apps don't waste your valuable time, allowing you to focus on more important tasks like growing your company. Cloud computing is an easy way to improve your company's bottom line greatly, while allowing you to work from any smartphone or computer anywhere in the world at any time. For more information, please visit.
Yes, can you see, so how, what will happen if you use cloud computing? This will also help in saving the time. It will, So company can concentrate on their business. So if I'm selling the grocery, I can concentrate on selling the grocery online, okay, or selling clothes online instead of worrying about infrastructure like server, database, software. All these, some companies are there which will provide it. So now let's take one small quiz. So in WSN or wireless sensor nodes are used to monitor which of these? Can you see the question? So the wireless sensor nodes are used to monitor physical condition, virtual condition, logical condition. Which one? What it means?
Physical.
Physical condition. Wireless sensor network consists of what all? End nodes, routers, coordinators, or all of them?
All of the above.
All
All
of
of
the
the
above.
above.
Dash acts as a gateway that connects wireless sensor network to internet. Which is that?
Coordinator.
Coordinator. Okay. In WSN, dash are responsible for routing the data packet from end node to coordinator. Which is that?
Router.
Router. Okay. And WSN are enabled by dash wireless communication protocol. Which is that?
IEEE 802
15.4. Okay. WSN are self-organizing network. True or false?
True.
True. Okay. Which one of the following is a kind of technique that allows sharing the single physical instant of an application or resource among multiple organization or customers?
Virtualization.
Yes, virtualization. Actually, correct answer would be cloud computing. Better we will write cloud computing. Virtualization also is a form of that. Okay. Next, how many cloud computing services are offered to user?
3.
3 are there: IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Next, Dash provide user ability to provision computing and storage resources.
IaaS.
Yes, infrastructure as a service. Then Dash provides users ability to develop and deploy application in cloud.
Software.
It is platform. Okay. If platform is there, we can deploy it. Yes or no? So deployments you have studied no, in software testing. Any idea what do you mean by deployment? Developments, developing the software. Okay. You will code the software. What do you mean by deployment? Yes.
Releasing.
It is deploying means installing. Okay. That is maybe for example today I will develop a bank software. Bank has given me a contract to develop a ATM software. Okay. ATM software where I'll go and code. Yes. Rahul, you'll go and sit in ATM this room and you'll code. What you'll do? How you'll code? You will code the ATM software in your own machine, right? You will be having a laptop. You will code the machine software ATM. Maybe it is installed in ATM, but I will not sit and take the ATM machine and code because ATM machine will not help me to code. What will help me to code? Computer. I need computer, this CPU and all. Okay, I'll code. Then after in this, I'll test it. Everything I'll do. Then what I have to do finally? Yes, it is ATM software. So I have to deploy it in ATM machine only. Yes or no? So I am going and installing that software in ATM machine is known as deployment. Okay. This is not part of IoT. Just to tell you meaning of deploy, I told you. Deploying means okay, installing. Okay. So for that, for installing any software, what we need? Some operating system we need, some API we need. So what is that? Dash provides the user ability to develop and deploy application in cloud, that is platform as a service. Any doubts you have? Yes, any doubts you have? No? So I think no doubts. So tomorrow we will continue at the same time. So till then do all the assignment. Wait, I will see any question is there related to this. Any important question is there in this? So
No
today,
question, ma'am.
no question is there.
Mm.
So I think it's there for 5 marks. Don't think if it is not there in question bank, it will not come. Sometimes they will give that one. Like this, there is one question. Explain IoT enabling technologies. Okay, 5 they are there. Today we have learned the wireless sensor network and cloud computing. So tomorrow we'll see about this, what is that, big data analytics and other things. Okay, this is one question. Tomorrow we'll see about other things. So one 5 marks question is there. Explain IoT enabled technology for 5 marks. 5 applications are there, 5 technologies are there. Today we discussed 2. So everything you have to write briefly. Okay. So we will stop here and continue tomorrow. Take care. Bye.